Hey everyone, welcome back to Nurse Love Addiction. Last time the school festival happened, Asuka enjoyed it. Asuka also found Kaede crying in the archive room. You know, as you do sometimes in your professional life, you go find a room no one visits to go cry in. We've all been there. But, turns out she's probably the reason for the rumor of the crying girl in the archive room. And there wasn't really an explanation given to us on why she was crying, but Asuka stayed with her, and then Kaede kissed us again for apparently no reason, seemingly no reason. And now we're at the night after following, and let's see how Asuka's processing all this. I'm gonna bet it's probably not very calmly. That night, the night after the school festival, having returned to my room, I throw myself down on my bed and have a single sigh. After what happened earlier, I had returned to the classroom, and as I had expected, now had been worried about me, and I got scolded by Miss Sakuya. And Miss Itsuki just teased me, asking me if I'd gotten lost somewhere. But all those words went in one ear and out the other, since something else was occupying my mind. Even now, I just keep on thinking about one thing. Even so, I did manage to eat up the dinner now made for me. Now is doing the cleanup inside the kitchen. I can hear how she's enjoying washing the dishes. I'm just lying down, looking up at the bottom of the upper bunk. Another sigh spontaneously escapes my lips. I'm feeling uneasy. Nao has finished the dishes and is back in the room now. Something. I mumbled as still lying down. Nao is staring at me with a puzzled expression. I sit upright and look at Nao. Ooh, what is with this really serious face Asuka has on right now? I feel like she's probably worn it before for us, but this is the first time I've noticed it. I start speaking, but then I suddenly shut my mouth. I'm shocked at what I was about to say. Right. No, I can't possibly say that. I definitely can't. I can't help stuttering. I know my explanation doesn't make sense. I know it sounds suspicious. I'm so bad at deceiving people after all. But Nao makes no effort to see through my suspicious behavior. She's the greatest sister. She has a serious expression on her face and seems to be thinking about it. Whoa, what? Explain yourself now. I'm surprised at her highly unusual answer. Nemesis, what does she mean by that? I'm just lost for what to say to that.
結構ダメなところあるっていうか。すげえ、見抜いてる。
Yeah, that's very perceptive now.
お姉ちゃん、言葉遣い。ほら、学校初日、白衣で教室に来たじゃない、先生。ああ、そういえばそうだったね。それが
I don't understand what she's getting at.
あれ、多分間違い。うっかりだよ。はい。
Well, it's
お
true.
姉ちゃんも実習着で学校行きかけたでしょ。それと同じ感じだと思う。直感だけど。
I mean, it isn't the first time we've seen Kaede be quite forgetful.
うわ、言われてみると。
I also wondered at the time why she was wearing her white uniform. I thought it had been just some special thing for the new students. But it's true. That might have been possible for the entrance ceremony, but not on the first day of normal classes.
なるほど。ね。
I understand what she's saying.
だとすると、なおちゃんは初日から先生のためじゃなくて、可愛いところに気づいてたってこと？さすがだ。
Rather than feeling bad that she noticed it before me, I'm just really amazed by her.
なお、ね。
Now wears a serious expression now.
大抵の人には負けない自信があるし、お姉ちゃんと出会っても蹴散らす自信あるけど。
Oh boy.
おう。
That's a very, very classic now thing to say, though. I'd be surprised if she didn't. That's quite a disturbing thing to say.
なおが認めた人なら別だよ。でも。
She looks at me with the troubled, wry smile.
ああいう人にはかなわないな。うん。戦う前に負けちゃう。
I remained speechless, without any clue what she could be talking about.
だから天敵なの。天敵か。
I conjure up the image of Miss O'Hara in my mind. The angel in white. The perfect nurse. With an angel's lips. An angel's
先
kiss.
生の唇気持ちよかったな。
Yes, that sensation was definitely of an angel. Or of heaven, rather.
お姉ちゃんどうしたの？なんか頬が緩んでるけど。
Well, now, about what you said. About... Never mind. It's best you don't know. For some reason, I've entered into apology mode. Uh-oh. The next morning, I'm heading to school with Now. I loudly yawn.
眠そうだね。ゆうべお休みしてからも寝つけなかったの？いやちょっと考え事してて。考え事？お勉強のことじゃないんだよね。
I try to dodge the issue with fake laughter, though I'm sure it's not working at all.
お勉強のこと考えてたなら余計に眠くなっちゃうはずだし。
Oh, now you know us so well.
よくお分かりです。
Exactly.
だってお姉ちゃんのことですから。
She says it like it's the most obvious thing in the world. That angel's kiss. When I was lying in my bed, I had been thinking about what could have been the meaning behind that kiss. What, Asuka? You didn't ask her? Like, did she just, like, kiss you and then disappear and you never had a chance to be like, what the hell was that? Tossing and turning.
泣いてたのと関係あるのかな。泣いてた？誰が？
I unintentionally uttered my thoughts out loud.
なんでもない、なんでも。
I've been acting suspiciously since yesterday, and I suspect that now sees right through me.
やっぱり先生に直接聞いてみるしかないかな。
This is the conclusion I reach. And so that's what I decide to do after classes.
大原先生。あら、大幸さん。
I stop Miss O'Hara as she's walking through the hallway. I've been looking all day for opportunities to talk to her privately, but I hadn't been able to find any.
どうしましたか？
Miss O'Hara seems to be in teacher mode as she is looking at me accordingly. I quickly check our surroundings. There's no one around, but considering the place, I won't have more than a moment. I have to ask her now about that angel's kiss. Come on, Asuka, don't get cold feet. Just do it. I feel my cheeks grow a little hot. Miss O'Hara looks at me with a puzzled expression. It's as if she's forgotten about yesterday. Or could it also be that she just thought nothing of it? Maybe because she's older than me? Oh yeah, do we know how old Kaede is? Because she could be like anywhere from in her 20s to, you know, older, to be fair. I don't know if it's mentioned earlier, like when she graduated and started as a nurse. It probably was, and I probably have forgotten. I mean, I imagine she's probably not extremely older than Asuka, but she's clearly got at least a few years. So, anyways. In contrast to her, I'm feeling increasingly nervous. I feel like such a child.
授業でわからないところありましたか？それとも実習で？聞け、私。ええ。昨日なんでキスしたんですか？
Oh, clapping. I'm so proud of you, Asuka. What, Kaede? You can't just, like, kiss a girl, kiss one of your students in the archive room privately and then not expect to be questioned about it. Like, that's not normal behavior. In fact, it's really suspicious behavior. I put it out there with a bang. For a moment, Miss O'Hara's face turns bright red.
知りたい。あのキスの意味を。だって先生は星で。私の星で。憧れで。目標で。
Why did she kiss me out of the blue?
意味なんてないなら、それでもいいから。
Kaede, you can't go around just kissing girls and not explaining yourself. That's not how it works. So much so that it's even surprising to me. Maybe I shouldn't have asked her something like that at school. Listen, if she kissed you at school, you can ask her about it at school as far as I'm concerned. I curl myself up in shame, but Miss O'Hara finally answers. Oh. Though she's still super flustered, she tries to force a smile on her face. She's trying to force a smile, but she's not smiling at all. She's looking rather as if... Oh no. Don't cry. It wasn't... Am I making her cry? Why? No, Asuka! Hold your ground, girl. Of course. I'm feeling flustered as well now. I'm trying like this to play it off as nothing. But as I'm doing that... Yes, we do. Thank you for being an adult, Kaede. I very much appreciate it. Miss O'Hara says this as if she's saying it to herself. There's a serious look on her face. We can't talk about it here, or... Well, I guess it's better than the karaoke place. I was getting kind of tired of that scene anyways. That's an invitation. To her house even. It seems such an adult kind of invitation. Is this... Right? My mind was right there with you, Asuka. That makes it sound a little sexy. Miss O'Hara had to take care of some school matters first. As a result, she didn't offer to take me home with her after school, but she gave me a handwritten map instead. She told me she'd be home after 10. Wow, that's late. I leave the dorm room after telling Now there's something I need to ask Miss O'Hara. I suppose she probably thinks it's about school, or on the other hand, Now being Now, she might be seeing right through me. She probably is. I'm walking while keeping an eye on the map Miss O'Hara gave me. There is a little note at the bottom. It says that it's easier to follow the map coming from the station rather than coming straight from the dormitory, even though it's a slight detour. I walk on at a steady pace, following along with the map. By the time I've made it safely to her house, Miss O'Hara is already there, like she told me she would be. Incidentally, Miss O'Hara seems to be living in a gorgeous detached house. Miss O'Hara tells me that when she started working at Tato Academy, her parents arranged this house for her. She says in a troubled tone that an apartment would have been fine. I would have expected no less from the elite O'Hara family, though I don't know much about it. But more importantly, we need to talk. Hurry up, we need to talk. Miss O'Hara is moving busily around. Is that like a little cat? Oh, it's so cute. It's like a little cat, bear, dog thing. I don't know. It's an animal. It's a little unexpected, but it suits her well. Though she's also wonderful in her white angel outfit. This girl next door style tracksuit suits her well, too. Yes, somehow it makes her seem much more accessible. Despite this, Miss O'Hara seems completely shocked at my words. And then... her cheeks have turned bright red. Whoa. Chill, Kaede. It's okay, right? You're home. This isn't a professional setting. You could wear something more relaxed. Oh boy. She dashes out of the room. I hear some bustling noises from the adjacent room, and then she's back. She's now wearing her proper clothes like I'm used to seeing at school. I didn't mind the tracksuit, though.
仕切り直した。
Joyfully smiling, Miss O'Hara leaves the room at a quick pace.
先生って。
Left on my own again, I'm muttering to myself.
先生ってなんか。
I hesitate to finish my sentence.
面白い。
She is kind of funny, but I say it anyway.
もちろん尊敬してるし、憧れだし、目標なんだけど。
I vigorously shake my head. Something feels wrong about calling a person like her funny.
人間味。そう、人間味があるってことで。
Oh yes, that's a very good way of putting it, Asuka. This kind of feels like it's tapping into the same themes that the Itsuki root was about identity and this sort of like multiple layers, but maybe what you juggle more in your present life, your present day life. So, you know, O'Hara's got, she's a person who has this job as a nurse, but she also has these other aspects to her. Hence, like, the symbolism of her changing between clothes, or the significance between her and her outfit changes. And how sometimes she forgets, so she keeps her nursing outfit on even when she's wandering out at night. Like, it's like a slip of the mind. You get so ingrained in this one identity, your work identity or your professional identity in O'Hara's case, and it just bleeds into everything. That's pretty relatable, I think.
人間味がどうかしたの?
You do, of course, as we all do. Miss O'Hara is already back. She's carrying a tray with teacups.
いえ、なんでもないです。はい。そう。日本茶にしちゃったけど大丈夫かしら。紅茶の方が。いえ、日本茶でいいです。日本茶大好き。よかった。私もね、紅茶やコーヒーより日本茶派なの。
To be fair, all the best people prefer green tea over black tea and coffee. Just saying. She puts the tray down as she says this.
暑いから気をつけてね。
I calmly reach out to the teacup, gently pick it up, bring it to my lips, and blow on the tea. I look at Miss O'Hara, and she seems to be doing the same thing. Miss O'Hara's lips are blowing on the tea to cool it down. My attention is caught by her lips, the same lips that kissed me. Those soft, sweet lips.
キス。
Miss O'Hara's shoulders suddenly jolt upwards at my unintentional muttering. Miss O'Hara looks at me.
そうね。その話だったわね。
Right, I mean, as much as I love tea parties, we should really talk about that kiss.
はい。
Miss O'Hara crying all by herself in the archive room during the school festival. And that kiss, just as I was about to leave the room.
あのキス、なんでしたんですか?
My heart is racing intensely inside my chest. I want to know the answer, but at the same time, I'm scared to hear it. Suddenly, I'm reminded of that starry sky. That starry sky above our heads as Miss O'Hara kissed me on the forehead. I can't see it right now because we're inside the house, but above the roof,
星空に手を伸ばしてるんだ。
I'm reaching out with my hand towards a star called Miss O'Hara.
そうね。それはあの時あそこにあなたが現れたから。
Okay.
きっとだからね。
Miss O'Hara is looking at me as she speaks.
大崎さん。
I can see an unusual color oscillating inside her eyes. I feel almost as if I could get sucked into them. Miss O'Hara is looking at me as she speaks.
私とお付き合いしてくれないか。
Whoa! That is That is very forward of you. What the? What is going? This is like more bizarre than the last 3 routes. This one, I don't know. Okay, Kaede, explain. Wait, yes? Asuka, did we? I was so taken aback. I skipped through what she said. Did we really agree to this? Wait, we should ask some questions and not jump into this right away. I don't like this idea of jumping right into this. We don't even know why she's asking us this, because I think there's more than just attraction going on right now. Nothing is what it seems in this game. Remember. What was that just now? Oh god. Oh. Miss O'Hara looks happy. She's blushing. But wait a second. Delayed reaction much, Asuka. I'm filled with surprise and shock as well. This is just really kind of fast, Kaede. Not to mention, like, we're in a semi-professional situation. We might want to think about this a little more before we commit. Oh boy. Oh boy. What is with these options? I'm genuinely happy. A forbidden relationship? Thump. Oh god, that seems like an important choice that I don't know what to choose. Well, I'm gonna go with my instincts, and that is a forbidden relationship. And you guys know me. It's cause it's teacher-student. They are both of age, so it's not as weird as if one of them was younger than the other, or if one of them was underage, a child essentially, not an adult. But I really do believe that in professional settings, you want to be very, very careful with how you pursue romantic relationships, because it can get really messy and really crazy. So I'm gonna go the conscientious route here, and let's not just jump into our feelings quite yet. Let's be practical. Wow, we're on the same page, Asuka. That's great. Isn't that? Yeah! My heart is racing in my chest. Miss O'Hara's request is sweet beyond comparison. Could it possibly be poison? I know it's hard. It's what makes, like, the workplace so complicated, because these things do happen. But it's hard. It's complicated. But let's just be cautious, Asuka. Oh man, did it not even matter? Of course it didn't matter. Though I don't know if that's somehow going to impact what ending we get, because I didn't just jump right into my feelings, which maybe is what this game wanted me to do. Miss O'Hara smiles at my words, because this means the star in the sky called Miss O'Hara. Oh my god, okay, next time we're gonna deal with whatever Nao's reaction will be to us confessing this to her. I don't know, you know how I don't want to keep this a little secret on the down low for a little while. I guess not. Anyways, next time we will see the aftermath of our choice. Until then, take care.